And that's my analysis for UWT, DWT. Second to last, let's go into LABU. Biotech sector just saw an all-out dump today. It was kind of unfortunate to see. So on the daily time frame, these 3 times leveraged ETFs kind of make the price hard to follow just because the price movements move so dang much. But what did I want to show here on the higher time frame? I wanted to show that symmetrical triangles have the tendency to bust and double bust, and the volume didn't downtrend. So this ABCDE symmetrical triangle I have drawn here might not be true, and it might be a bearish symmetrical triangle, unfortunately. So what do I see here on the 2-hour chart? I see a head and shoulders, a huge one, multi-month head and shoulders. You got left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and I think that we might be breaking down right now. On the Fibonacci line drawn from this left shoulder all the way up to the head, we can see that we are being supported by this 50% Fibonacci level. Next support range is going to be this 28.2. I have this mini chart of what's going on here, drawn right here. So from our head, we can see that we dump and we are in a definite downtrend, which is the bearish case for the symmetrical triangle. We'd like to see it come up, retest, set this resistance level, set the support level. We have A, B, C, D, E, and then we come and retest and we move lower. We didn't exactly move lower today. We just shot all the way down. So from this, what can we see? We see that we move down, come in, retest. We have A, B, C, D, E, false breakout, which is why I said that symmetrical tendencies have the tendency to bust. So this would be a busted bullish breakout. And so we have false breakout and an absolute dump all the way down. So my prediction was that with this, once we started moving down, I thought that we were going to come and be supported by this long-term support line. However, we were not, and we just fell all the way through it. So I guess that we can delete this prediction. We can delete this. Actually, this prediction was the bear case. I thought that we were going to fall down, still make a corrective move up, like my example chart shows down here, and then fall all the way down to the bottom of the channel. We didn't do that, so I'm going to go ahead and delete these lines again. And let's move on to a smaller time frame just to show what's going on. I drew this parallel channel all the way down, and we just started to perhaps break out of it after what was like a $5 dump from 49 down to 43, $6 dump. Anyways, what I saw one divergence here today on it. I see RSI moving up, up, and up, while price moved down, down, and down. Now, divergences don't take root right away. It's just a longer-term thesis that you have here on the 1 minute. That longer-term thesis might be, several hours, but it gives you a good sense of when you should get in a trade once, the divergence starts to take root. So as soon as we saw this break out of this well-established, channel coming down, I'd be on alert, see that we fell back through it, think nothing of it, and then see that we rose much higher, get interested and wait for a pullback and try to time an entry here. So predictions for tomorrow, looks like we broke this support line right here. I'm not going to draw it. I bet we're going to come back and retest this channel right here. And hopefully we don't fall into it, because that would just be a bearish case. However, I think that, we are getting exhausted in this long move down. We barely consolidated it all along the way, and I can see us, bouncing off this channel and moving up higher, and slowly, maybe trying to grind our way back up. All right, that's my analysis for Biotech. Let's move on to